Hello, everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Nowhere, Kansas. Yes, everyone, we're back to harvesting here again on this episode, and we probably will be for another couple episodes here yet, too, by the way. So far, I think I've pretty much showed you folks most of what's happened with this field here. I have gotten some combines going off camera, but you folks have definitely seen the bulk of them, and we're going to continue to work on that here again this episode some more. We're not quite to zero yet. I thought about doing that off camera, but then I thought, well, you know what, maybe you folks want to see us as we pass zero. We go from left to the right-hand side here. Again, if you haven't seen the videos on this, we are attempting to run 234 combines across this field. Unfortunately, just because I don't have them set up as efficiently as I should, I maybe should have changed that. They're not all going to, unfortunately, run across quite at the same time. It looks like about 50, 60 of them is about all. The faster I can get them going before, you know, the last one and the first one have reached, you know, the end, and the other one's still at the other end, right? So, speaking of that, we got, is there 50 of them going at the moment? I think there's about 50 of them going. And if you see what I mean, everyone, like I said, the first one we had got going here last episode is still right there. He's almost to the end versus the one I just got going here before I started recording. He's at the opposite end here, so, and again, it estimates about 23 minutes here to get across the field. That's actually, you know, fairly quick. So anyway, let's get going. More combines here. See how many we can get on the field. Get this harvest underway, so to speak. Right. And we'll see if Courseplay will work with us any better than it did last episode. Yeah, Courseplay was just being a real pain in the you-know-where. Not holding out high hopes. Ooh, we started off good. But doing the nearest waypoint, I don't know if that's helping a whole lot. Seems like it is, everyone, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I've just been going with it. It doesn't seem to make a difference on how they start. So it just it seems like maybe it's a little better on when they lag when they start. So yeah, that one's pretty good. Okay, number 9, on to number 8 next. So 10 more here to get going before we hit number 0 here. Technically, we don't hit 0. It just goes 1 left, and then we're 1 to the right? So we never really hit 0 per se, but oh, yeah, he's lagging. See, if it only lags for like a second or two, that's not so bad. It's last episode when we get those like solid 1 minute, or felt like it anyway, maybe more like 5-minute lags, it felt like. Those are annoying, and yeah, this is kind of looking like one of those. Ooh, yes. Really laggy. Again, I don't know why Courseplay is doing that. It's really getting annoying, but we'll read some comments here again. Justin was saying on my white 4270, your next model you should try to make is a late 90s, early 2000s John Deere 9000 series. You know, it's funny you mentioned that there, Justin. I've actually been kind of looking for one of those tractors. I'm assuming when you say late 90s, early 2000, you're like the 9630, 9330s, those series of tractors. I have seen one. Hey, come on, Courseplay. Really? Okay, really, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. I can't really do nothing about it, I don't think. I mean, I wish I knew what caused it. I'd try to prevent it, but I think it's just something stupid with Courseplay, so don't exactly like that error message showing up there. Oh, there he goes. Okay. And because that took so long, what number? We're on to 7 here next. Okay. Number 7 coming right up. Yeah, you can tell the game's getting a little laggier here as we start hitting more and more combines here. Drive course. Reminder here, by the way, for those who did not see it, I did release my white 4270. I've been modding here for a while. That mod has finally released. You can get that on the RDAllen Facebook page. Also did a mod review video on that on YouTube here as well. So again, if you want to check that out, you can also find that on YouTube. So either Facebook or YouTube, whichever is easiest for you there. And of course, if you're following me over on Twitch, and I guess I did post a couple pictures of what we're working on the Facebook page there as well, you'll know what the next mod will be here. Hopefully that one will be done fairly quickly here as well, I would think. Not a whole lot left to go on that one. Let's see, that one's 5, right? Because, yeah, 7, 6, 5. Here we go, the lag again. Cole was saying our family owns one of those, white 4 270s. Cool. And if you're not familiar with the White tractor brand, by the way, the White Trucking Company, I forget exactly what years it were again. The White Trucking Company kind of sort of took over Oliver. I don't believe that was necessarily a good situation there, but White Trucking Company took over Oliver Tractor brand. And of course, it became the White Tractor brand then. And then, yeah, was it late 80s, early 90s, or was it early 80s? Somewhere in there. Of course, the White Trucking Company went out of business there. I think it was a bankrupt. They went belly up, essentially. And, of course, took everything with it, unfortunately. So, yeah, as a result of the White Trucking Company, they kind of wiped out the Oliver Tractor brand, which, I mean, it was a White Tractor brand at that point, but... Oh, come on, Corsair. Let's get on with it here, would you? My goodness. If it sounds like I'm annoyed with Courseplay here, I mean, it is because I'm annoyed with Courseplay. I mean, it's getting a bit ridiculous. It's... seriously regret my choice of sticking with this version of Courseplay when I should have downgraded. Or I should have stayed downgraded. Let me put it that way. I should have stayed downgraded. This probably... Yeah, this probably was not... Ah, there we go. Finally, Courseplay. Oh, my freaking goodness. That was ridiculous. Let's not do that again, huh, Courseplay? Yeah, I can only wish. I can only wish. You know what, and I should probably keep an eye on him, too. He doesn't actually start and do something stupid when he starts. As a reminder there from last episode, that's what was happening, too. And then when Courseplay does get to the field and starts, it just he just takes off across the field. Doesn't even start the combine up. Typical Courseplay stupidity, you know? Oh, now we gotta wait for autosave too yet. Really? Should really figure out what this one's up to here. No, he's actually harvesting. Okay, that was the one we had to start back up there last episode, if you remember. Wasn't sure if he would actually take off right or not. Yeah, what do you folks think? Yeah, I'm not impressed. Are you? No, definitely not impressed. All that time spent thinking, and I guess it didn't even have enough time there apparently to figure out how to turn the header on and turn the combine on, did it? Typical Courseplay. Ooh, and it's gotten laggy all of a sudden, too. Yeah, as I was saying, everyone, seems like about 50 or so combines, and then the game really is like, oh boy. It's getting to be a little bit much. Let's see, what number I was on? That was 4, right? Yes, that's 4. So we need to get 3, 2, and 1 going here yet. That's 790 slipping. Uh-oh. At the very least, even if we maybe don't have 234 combines running on this field at the same time, it's definitely still a record for me, considering we got at least probably somewhere around 50 combines on the field at one time. There are more running, because even the ones that are finished, they're still over there running yet. By the way, what I ended up doing last episode before everyone is I just let them kind of finish, and then I stopped. That way I didn't have to go through all of them and stop them. Just save the game, quit it, and come back in, and then they're done. That took care of having to go through all of them, stop them. I had thought about doing that. It's like, wait a minute, well, why do that when I can just quit the game and that'll stop them outright, right? So that seemed a lot easier. Mind you, for my poor computer sanity here, I probably should stop them, but nah, we're not going to do that. Also, apparently Courseplay must have a limit to how much it can display on the left-hand side there, everyone. It gets, I don't know, what, maybe 2/3 of the way up the screen here, and then it doesn't display anymore. So it's like, oh, there must be a limit in Courseplay for how many vehicles it can display there. And apparently I must have found that limit here. Again, not last episode, episode before that. Okay, that's 2 to the left, and now for 1 to the left, and we'll finally be on to the right side. Finally on to the right side. Woohoo. 1 to the left. Look at that, everyone. Look at that. That makes everyone for 117 combines that have gone across this field harvesting so far. 117 combines, everyone. 117 combines. Oh, boy. There goes 118. Default's 1 to the right. We'll just leave it there. I'm going to have to remember to roll my mouse the other way here now when we set up Courseplay. We'll do that lagging thing again, aren't we? Weird. Still don't get what causes that, everyone. Let's see. Dairyman was saying if you're going to use the blade on the white, just put a weight on the rear end. Yes, if you're using the white 4270 with that blade, you may, depending on the size of the blade, maybe. I'm not sure if the weight varies a whole lot, but you may want... Well, actually, you know what? The weight probably does not vary. No, because of the way they got it set up, everyone, I don't believe they can do... Well... they might be able to do object change nodes for mass. I'm not sure on that. Probably not, though. They probably has the same mass no matter what size of blade you have. So, yeah, you may want to put a weight on the back. Again, if you didn't see it on the white 4270 that I released here a couple of days ago, it does have attacher joints there for Carl's Steiger tractor. I didn't include the blade. You'll have to download that mod. The blade will, of course, be part of that. I didn't want to include that with my mod for 2 reasons. One, if I did, I should ask permission to do so. And then second, I don't want to include it because if I do, I'll probably create additional copies of that mod in the game. Like you folks see when it comes to like headers for combines. Next thing you know, you got 50 different John Deere 645 flexible draper heads, right? It's just utterly ridiculous. We don't need that nonsense. So, okay, number 2. This is why I've said before, I don't necessarily agree with putting extra stuff inside of other mods. Like, okay, you want tanks, and then you include them with the tractor in the mod. And that, yes, everyone, that's nice. That makes it convenient. Those are the right ones for that tractor. Well, maybe. Maybe you do. Maybe not. Because even then, you don't necessarily know if in the shop, well, is this the one that goes with this one? Yeah, you might still not, but... then, yeah, if you got another mod that includes the same tanks, then now the next thing you know, you got multiple versions of that tank, and it just, yeah, messy. Not a good way of doing it, if you ask me. That one took right off. Nice. Last one. Oh, last one for the scroop already. Cool. Oh, this was going to lag out. Really? Is it just me, or does it seem like it's always been like the combines that have been towards the rear of the group that have been causing this? Is it just is it because they're at the rear, or is it just the number they're on? I don't get what position, why it would matter where they are at in the world here when they start. Maybe it does. This is interesting. Let's see. 13 Dixie Fried was saying ludicrous, more like gone to plaid, which is a Spaceballs reference. Fortunately, I don't think I know that reference. So, oh well. Let's see. Devin was saying I almost had it, not quite, but does it count if they're not all going to the field at the same time? If the game would allow that many hired workers, you could do it easily. Yes, that is true. If you had hired workers, you could just do tab and hire, and you could probably get them all going. Yeah, in fact, I wouldn't know why you wouldn't be able to get them all going. Or be a real close to actually having all 234 running on the field at the same, if the game would allow for that. I mean, again, everyone, we're kind of struggling at about 50, 60 harvesters here. The game is really lagging hard, and I don't know why, everyone. Oh, and I see a problem here. Come on. Get going here, Courseplay. Let's get going. I see one that's being stupid. Oh, you know what? I bet you we got two of them being stupid here. Yes, we do. I did not catch this one. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Courseplay. Would you pull the hem out of it? I'm going to have to watch this a little bit more carefully here, apparently. Got any other ones that are causing this issue here? I should probably go check that one I just got started, because I got a suspicion that one will. As we've noticed, seems like some of the ones that really take a while to lag here, those are the ones that are not actually starting. Whoa, it's gotten really laggy. I think one of those over there is probably causing that, I'm going to guess here. Bear with us here a moment, everyone. Bear with us. It should clear up, hopefully. This is just a lag caused by Courseplay being stupid. Come on, Courseplay. You done with this? Maybe not. Oh, looked like I was going to get better there for a minute, then nope. It's those two I just stopped over there and started back up. They're the ones that are... I mean, I can see they're not moving yet, so that tells me they haven't got going, so that means they're causing the lag. Oh, there we go. I think we're good again. Well, we're not good, but we're better. Oh, let's see. What number are we on? What number is this? This one is number 5. 5 to the... Oh, I gotta remember. 5 to the right now, too. Whoa, that's loud. Okay, on to the next group. Let's see what's here. That'll be 60, 70. I believe that's 70 combines. 60, no, 55. 55 combines. 55 or 70? No, it'll be 55, yes, because, yeah, 50, yep. So 55. 55 combines running on the field here at this point, everyone. 55 of them, so... And technically, we got 2 of them that are being a little derpy, but they are on the field. And, of course, they weren't so stupid, they should be harvesting, but what can you do? Ooh, and it's gotten laggy. I wonder if that's one of those combines still causing problems yet. Yeah, it seems like the amount of lag you get really goes higher when you start seeing that error message for some reason. And Courseplay must be doing some thinking in the background, and it's apparently not a good thing. Yeah, I know when Courseplay thinks, it should all be very, very afraid anyway, right? Just out of curiosity here, everyone, let me, I know you folks are not going to be able to see this, but I'm just curious. I'm going to open up a task manager here, because I'm just curious as to how the system resources are looking here. Let's see, you were number 6. Yeah, see, this is what I don't get about this game here, everyone. Like, when it comes to system resource lagging, I mean, it's lagging. It is lagging hard. But why? Why? Unfortunately, I don't know there's anything I can necessarily do about it. I can't really throw a better computer at it, I don't think. Because it's not really... let's see what's here. Yeah, looking at my CPU, everyone, my CPU is currently sitting at 10%. 10% on the CPU. Now, keep in mind, most games are single core, so Giants is probably the same. There's probably no multi-core performance, or if there is, not much of one. So, you know, having a great big 64 core, which I don't have, by the way, but just say you did, wouldn't be of any benefit. What do I have? Let's see what's here. 3950, that is that 16 cores? I think that's 16 cores, if I remember correctly. That's what I got for a processor, by the way, AMD 3950X. I think that's a 16-core processor, if I remember correctly. But yeah, sitting at 10%, and yeah, the highest core I'm seeing looks like it's hovering right around 75%, looking at the graph there. And that's on the highest single core. The rest of the cores are like, you know, give us something to do. We want something to do. Graphics card, on the other hand, measly 7 to 8%. RAM we're using, 14 gigs. Interesting. I think that's what I was using last time, too. Giants itself is only using about 5 gigs. I wonder what's using the other 10. That is rather interesting. Yeah, what would be using the other 10 gigs on my system? Rather curious, if you ask me. Oh, I should mention as well, for those of you who have not seen it, Giants has announced details for the new DLC. Yes, new DLC coming out for Farming Simulator. I'm not sure how excited I am about it yet. I've seen some baling equipment, some hay raking equipment. Looks like a lot of hay equipment. I did see one cultivator, I do believe. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, like I said, how excited I am about this DLC yet. I guess we'll have to see once what's all in it, but doesn't sound that great to me yet. Okay, that one took right off. Number 10. Number 10 took right off. And just out of curiosity, everyone, like I said, it seems like it's the rear ones that are causing some issue here, which reminds me I should probably go check and make sure all these are going here again. If I drive this one up here, does that make a difference? I can't imagine it would. I think it's more just something number-wise is not generating right with certain offsets, I'm thinking. I don't know. Drive course, nearest waypoint. Yeah, he took off pretty good there. Okay. Let's see what's here. Do we got problems with any of the... Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sorry I clicked on that. That's what I get for checking, don't I, Ivan? Okay. How in the world? I love dropping stuff in the game. Great way to go there, Giants. Absolutely love it. Good thing we don't have to rely on Giants for the ability to pick stuff up in real life, everyone, because, oh boy, we would be in serious trouble with Giants' thoughts on how to be able to pick stuff up. there we go, hopefully. Not sure where he's going there. It's definitely quite the impressive list across there, though. Gotta say, everyone, that looks pretty cool seeing all that. Again, you can't really read. So let's see once. What are we on? 11 to the right there. Okay, we're going to continue punishing my computer here with more equipment. Yeah, it's probably just as well. Maybe my console didn't attempt this. I know he was having all kinds of problems with sounded like 72 cotton harvesters. His computer wasn't liking that. 64 cotton harvesters didn't seem to bother my computer at all. But yeah, like I said, when we hit about 40, 50, and I can't help but wonder maybe if it's the newer version of Courseplay I'm using too that's maybe contributing to some of this lag. Again, as I keep mentioning, I'm wondering if I'm still thinking maybe I should downgrade now. And at first it's like I really don't want to. We're gonna, things are working. We'll keep it where it's at. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, maybe I should have downgraded. Let's see. Nope, we gotta go to the right. We're on what, 12 to the right? That's 11. 12. Nearest. Drive course. Yep, to 13. Oh boy, 13 of them. That should go great with Courseplay. And you know what, just because, again, I'm curious if I pull this one up a little closer, if that makes a difference. Yeah, he's kind of sort of lagging. Isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, lagging hard, everyone. Lagging hard. Well, what did we get? Everyone, another good 25 or so combines going here this episode. I was hoping to get more. Again, of course, they would semi-cooperate here. Be a little bit nicer, everyone, but unfortunately, it is not. So anyway, I think on that note, we better wrap it up, everyone. Yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.